Toto Wolff, we clearly made the wrong decisions. Welcome to the channel where we talk about Formula One with a special focus on Mercedes. If you haven't subscribed yet, we invite you to join us and help us grow even more. Thank you for your support. George Russell finished 7th, and Lewis Hamilton 8th at the Dutch Grand Prix. Both drivers gained positions on the first lap, with Russell moving past Charles Leclerc's Ferrari into P3. Hamilton, meanwhile, made his way through the field and reached P9 before his first pit stop. After others pitted, he moved up to P8. Russell, however, was overtaken by Leclerc and couldn't hold off Oscar Piastri's McLaren in the middle stint. Struggling on the hard tire, Russell made a second stop for softs and returned ahead of his teammate, who had done the same 5 laps earlier. In the final laps, they pushed hard to close in on Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz but couldn't catch them. 14 Principal Toto Wolff, we had a bad race. It was a stark contrast to the previous Grand Prix at Spa, where we set the pace and finished first and second on the track. We clearly made some wrong decisions regarding how we were running the car here. We'll assess that quickly so we can avoid another race like this. It's a bruise. Sometimes it's good to get hurt to take a step forward. With George, we switched to a 2-stop strategy because he was running out of tires in the second stint. That higher degradation was partly due to some setup decisions we made. We'll need to do a full analysis to understand how much of that was down to setup or other factors. With Lewis, we planned a 2-stop race for him, although we considered a 1-stop midway through. However, he had a lockup on the hard tire, and without any risk, we switched to the 2-stop strategy. His pace was good throughout, which gives us encouragement. There's clearly a lot to learn from this weekend, and we hope to bounce back next weekend in Monza. Andrew Shovlin, trackside engineering director, also considered it a weak weekend. Will be going through the data to understand why we were off the pace in both qualifying and the race. We lacked the speed to fight for much more than we achieved. We weren't generating good grip, and as a result, we were sliding on the tire. This led to higher degradation than our competitors and forced us into a 2-stop race. We were at a disadvantage, but we'll work to ensure this doesn't happen again next weekend in Monza.